Hello and welcome to a new video. It is that time of the month where I play my TBR game, May the TBR Be With You. This is my third month doing it and I'm still having so much fun. I have done my rolls and I'm really excited for some of the books I've picked here. So let's roll and find out what 5 planets I'm going to and do my first roll. Okay, so we ended last month on Tatooine because we had no lightsaber picks and we've got all 5 planets. So let's see what 5 planets we've got to try and travel to this month. So that's an 8, so that is Tatooine. So I'm going to have to roll again because I'm already on Tatooine. 5, that is Scarif. 4, that is Lothal. 4 is Lothal again, so I have to roll again. That is a 9, so that's Camino. 5, that's Scarif again. And then the final planet is 3, that's Mandalore. Okay, so roll number 1 is a 1 and a 7. So we need to get to Scarif. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close enough. Let's roll again. That's a 6 and a 1. So let's move this over. So that's 1, 2 to Scarif. So our first prompt is Jinn, one of the oldest books on my TBR. Okay. So the first planet I landed on was Scarif and I pulled the card for Jinn, which is one of the oldest books on my TBR. Now, I actually have the proof of how long I've had this book because I'm going to read the second book in the Secret Circle series by L.J. Smith, which is The Captive. Now, this book in particular is only part 1 of The Captive. I am also going to read part 2 because I'm not splitting that book. And I might read the third book as well, which is The Power, but we'll see. The TBR is just for The Captive. Now, this book actually still has the receipt in from Waterstones, and it is from the 22nd of November, 2017. That was almost 6 years ago. So it's safe to say this fits the bill. And then we still have 5 spaces to move and we need to get up to Lothal next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll number 3 is a 7 and a 2. So that's 9. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll number 4. It's a 4 and an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need our Lothal prompt and it is Ezra, read a YA book. The next planet was Lothal and I pulled the card for Ezra, which is to read a YA book, and this was perfect because By the Angel Along's book is The Lost Book of the White. And the whole Shadowhunter series is YA. So this is perfect. I'm very excited to reread this because this, I think I've only read this one once. I'm probably wrong about that because I'm pretty sure I said that about Goes to the Shadow Market and it turned out I'd already read that twice before the read along. So I'm not sure. I've read it at least once, maybe twice. So this will be either the second or third time reading it. And we still have 6 spaces to move and we've got to get all the way back down to Camino. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A hyperspace right now would be really great. Nope, that's a 6 and a 4. Okay, so that's 10. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll number 6. Hey, that's a 6 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are on Camino. Let's see who we've got. Tech, a sci-fi book. Oh, I know what book I'm picking for this. Next planet I landed on was Camino and I pulled the card for Tech, which is to read a sci-fi book. Again, this is far too perfect because I am a guest on Christopher Long and June's book is Aurora's End by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, which is a sci-fi series. So this is working out very well. I'm very happy. I've managed to get both my mandatory reads in within the first 3 prompts. I'm very happy with this. And then we still have 2 spaces, so we go 1, 2. Next roll is a 5 and a 2. So 1, 2, 3 on Scarif again. And we have got Andor. Character does something unexpected or goes through a transformation. Then we were back on Scarif and I pulled the prompt for Andor, which is a character does something unexpected or goes through a transformation. Now for this, I am picking up the second book in the Thrawn Ascendancy series, which is Greater Good by Timothy Zahn. And the reason behind this, my justification is because Thrawn is pretty unpredictable. People don't really know what he's going to do next. Like, they can't predict his actions. So I think that counts as a character does something unexpected. And I don't care if anyone disagrees because it's my TBR game and I say it counts. And we still have 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is roll number 8. We're actually doing better than I was expecting because we've only got to get to there. Watch me roll 1s and 2s now. Oh, a 5 and a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then roll number 9 is a double 4. It's hyperspace. No, it's not a double 4. It's a double 2, which is 4, but there's hyperspace. So we move straight through hyperspace to Mandalore. And let's see what prompt we've got. Oh, Din Djarin, a hardback book. And then I did indeed make it to the 5th planet in 9 rolls. So no lightsabers this month again, which, whilst I'm very happy about this isn't working out well because the whole point of the lightsabers is to get me through books I wouldn't usually pick up. But it's fine. It's fine. I did pick the Din Djarin prompt, which is to read a hardback book. So for this, keeping with the Star Wars theme, I am going to be reading Light of the Jedi by Charles Soule. This is the first book in the High Republic series. I have actually reserved or put a hold on the audiobook for this. So if that comes in time for June, perfect. But if not, I actually do have the ebook for this as well as the hardback, but I'm going to read the hardback because it's nice and pretty and I like hardback books. So yeah, keeping with the Star Wars theme and starting the High Republic series finally. So that was all the rolls for June's May the TBR Be With You. And I don't actually think there are any readathons I'm taking part in June. So this is my TBR, which means we're bringing back the mugs, the NetGalley and Kindle mugs. So we're going to start with a NetGalley mug because I've been severely slacking on reading my NetGalley books. I was doing so well. Oh, damn it. Okay, I have pulled this a couple of times now and I keep putting it back. So do you know what? I'm not going to put it back. It's To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. I'm gonna regret this. But you know what, actually, this is probably one of the best months to do it because I have a very small TBR. So thank you, NetGalley mug. Okay, and now let's go for Kindle. Can Kindle be nice to me? Oh, this one's latched onto my finger, so I guess we're going for this one. Okay, so this is The Longing of Lone Wolves by Lana. I cannot remember how you pronounce this author's name, so I don't want to attempt it. But I believe this is like fantasy romance. So I guess I'm reading this as well. Okay, this could have gone worse. But trust me to choose the 1 month that the universe chose, the 1 month I finally bring back the mugs, to be the 1 month it gives me the biggest book on my NetGalley TBR. The one I've been dreading. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whilst I have actually picked a NetGalley book, I am going to be picking another NetGalley book which didn't actually make it into the mug because it's a very, very new, it's a very new edition. I literally requested it and it was approved almost instantly. and I'm going to be buddy reading this with Catherine, but it is the Shadow Cabinet by Juno Dawson. This is the sequel to Her Majesty's Royal Coven, which me and Catherine buddy read last year, and we both absolutely loved it. So when we both got approved for the NetGalley arc of this, we were like, let's buddy read this. So we are going to be reading this in June, and I'm so excited because I am still reeling from the end of the first book, and it's been almost a year. So 2 NetGalley books this month. But that's my TBR. I can't think if there's any other books I wanted to try and get to in June. I think I'm going to just try and be a bit chill. I might read some manga. I might read, I don't know. I'm just going to be very chill about my June TBR, because it's looking pretty good, even with To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. But the sooner I've read it, the sooner it's done and it's out of my mug. And I won't have the like fear every month of being like, am I gonna pull this one? Anyway, I'm babbling. I hope you have enjoyed this slightly chaotic TBR video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.